But first pour me a drink, then light the stink. Then I disappear like I'm extinct. Red cups and willows, red cups and willows, red cups and willows, red cups and willows, red cups and willows.
Like a Tribe Called Quest, you say the whole thing.
Welcome to the No Breaks Network. And on this podcast network, we have a podcast. The name of that podcast is a pod named Kickback. So welcome to a pod named Kickback. But also, welcome to Kickback Sports. And also, welcome to Kickback After Dark. And also, welcome to Kickback Conversations. All of these different iterations of the podcast can be found here on this channel. Take a shot for that. Now, as you've seen over the years, 10 years I've been doing this show, whether it was internet radio, internet TV, a Facebook Live show, a Periscope show, or the podcast that it is now, I've had guests. I've had co-hosts, I should say, and guests. This time I'm going it alone. No, it ain't gonna be just me here. I'll have some mainstays. You'll see J. Lou popping up every now and then, Mel popping up every now and then. But really, I'm gonna have conversations with you guys. I'm gonna be inviting people to sit right here next to me, or sit right here next to me, and we're just gonna sit and we're gonna talk, and we're gonna get to the bottom of a lot of different things. Still pop culture, music, sports, sex, politics. That's the normal pod named Kickback. But the biggest stories of the week, if you will. And then we have, our high-low of the week, our viral story of the week, the what the fuck story of the week, the don't be dumb story of the week, the Nipsey Hussle Award that we give for excellence and achievement every week, our Netflix and chill segment. You want to know what to watch, we're going to tell you. This or that, which is usually themed around sex and relationships and dating. Do you like titties? Do you like ass? Do you want a rich man or a man that can fuck? This or that, this or that. That's probably the most popular segment. Eargasm, what are we listening to? What good music is out there? And of course, we touch on sports just a little bit. But I'm going to be inviting a who's who. Sometimes they'll be sitting next to me. Sometimes they'll be on virtual. And of course, I do the show live. So I'll be taking into you guys' comments, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. And I'll be responding to you guys. You can help me get through the show with my potential guests, whoever my actual guest is. So we will be switching days as well. We used to record on Sundays, release on Mondays, hence the term Schmonday. We had to call it Wursday now, because we'll be recording on Wednesdays, releasing new episodes on Thursday. I want my weekends back. It's straight like that. We'll see how it works. If y'all complain too much, might switch it back. Might not. But I definitely want to thank you guys for rocking with the show for 10 years. I know a lot of people like, you're so old, 10 years old, damn. But it wasn't always a podcast. We were always moving in those circles or in this particular lane. But now that we are in this particular lane, I'm using a whole hand. I ain't just pointing to the whole hand. I want to make sure that we take advantage of it and we give you the quality, programming that you come accustomed to. And as we step it up and I move on to bigger and better things in the future. Just want to give you guys an update. This is still your home. Every week we're going to talk about those topics, those categories I just mentioned. But this time you'll get, maybe later on in the week, you might get a full episode about sports. What the Wizards are doing, what the Commanders are doing, how the Cowboys look, what's going on with Josh Allen and playing against the Dolphins. You're going to get a whole episode of that. Some of y'all like this or that segment. We talk about relationships, dating, fucking. You'll get Kickback After Dark, a whole episode of fucking. Some of you guys like just stimulating conversation. You want to talk about building generational wealth. You want to talk about setting boundaries or setting expectations. You want to talk about holding yourself accountable, discipline, doing what needs to be done. And that'll be a whole episode with Kickback Conversations. And I'll have some very esteemed guests there to help me break down a lot of these topics. Some authors, some people that live it. You know what I mean? And then of course the regular pod named Kickback, which is the biggest stories of the week. So we got a lot for you, man. I appreciate the support. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Pod named Kickback. I appreciate your support. We're gonna have some Patreon exclusive video as well, because having these conversations with all of these different guests, it's gonna be some edit reels, some blooper reels. It's gonna be some side conversations that get picked up. I'm gonna make sure we bring all of that to you. So please subscribe, click the little bell, notification bell on YouTube. Subscribe on Apple, Spotify, iHeart, Pandora, on Audible. You know what I'm saying? The podcast is literally everywhere. Subscribe to the vibe, man. This is the vibe. This is the Kickback. And I'm your curator. I go by No Breaks Nu. No breaks.
I'm like the Joe Gibbs in DC rap. The whole city's so glad to see me back. I'm back. You thought I was gone? I'm back.